Last summer, I ended up playing what became one of my favorite video games of all time. Now, I haven't made a video on it yet, since there are already so many videos and articles talking about just how great this game is, and I'm not sure that I could bring up something new to the discussion. It's just an all-around great game with great things, like cannibalism and rancid egg. After beating the game and nearly completing all of its content, I looked at the games that inspired its genre. Hollow Knight is Metroidvania, meaning that the two games that primarily spearheaded this kind were Metroid and Castlevania. And while I definitely plan to play Castlevania, specifically Aria of Sorrow and Symphony of the Night, today I'm playing through the entire 2D Metroid series. July 23rd, 1959, a baby is born. His name is Yoshi Sakamoto. He ran around and ate some cereal. Almost 20 years later, the movie Alien by Ridley Scott was released into the wild. 6 years after that, Mario came out and Yoshio had finally finished his cereal. He then made a video game called Space Hunter. He took the runny jumpy bits from Mario, the creepy spacey bits from Alien, and brought it all together with a huge sprawling world and fun upgrades. Metroid came out August 6th, 1986, and is very old. I'm not playing this game. This game came out in 2004 and is significantly better in almost every way. Nicer looking art, better sounding music, a map. This game's really fun and is an easy recommendation to any fan or newcomer to the Metroidvania genre. If you just came to know if the game is good or not, there's my review. Good. Now that those goofy chumps are gone, we can finally talk about the good things. When I first saw the original Metroid, I broke down into tears, and I know this game is close to 40 years old, but the graphics just really don't hold up. While it does give the game this dark, lonely atmosphere, it also makes me want to look at something else, like Metroid Zero Mission. The pixel art in this game looks really nice, however I feel it's a bit too bright and colorful. The mood of Zero Mission is entirely different from the NES original, and I feel that the game could keep its cold and dark atmosphere and still look pretty. Hollow Knight achieves the dark atmosphere while still having an absolutely fantastic presentation. And while the mood and themes of Hollow Knight and Metroid are very different, to me at least, I feel like they could have made the game resemble the original more. Despite this, the game looks great, and the art direction feels consistent throughout the many different environments this game has to offer. The original Metroid had good music, but was held back by the hardware of the NES. Despite only having to work with beeps and boops, the soundtrack helps the world feel cold and empty in a good way. The little jingle when you obtain an item feels satisfying. And other songs really do make you feel like a bounty hunter just running around shooting guys. Zero Mission manages to transform the soundtrack into something more realized, and really does just feel like the old one, but new. This is a good thing. In a remake, there's only so much I'm going to let you change, and the music is not one of them. Good soundtrack, it fits the game. I'll never go out of my way to listen to any of these songs for fun, but while running around being a menace, that's good. It's cool. What else is good and cool is the progression in this game. The world doesn't feel small, but it doesn't feel massive either, which I feel honestly suits a game like this. You'll find yourself making your way from one place to another, each with a new visual style and obstacle you'll need to overcome. The leveling in this game feels really, really good, and might even be the best part of it. You start the game as a dumb little baby, you end it as this guy. I'm not exaggerating when I say you're practically unstoppable, and it feels great. Every time I got a new upgrade, I felt as I had ascended to the gates of Valhalla. Yes, none of these upgrades feel useless, even though some probably are in the long term, because the main obstacle in your way is always overcome using the upgrade you had just gotten. Just running around and playing this game feels great, and when I finished, I was satisfied. There aren't many negatives with this game, but there are a few things that hold it back. It is very handholdy. The game tells you exactly where to go and the path to take to get there, and I feel like it would have been more rewarding if the world design had led me down the path I needed to go instead of having a guided tour of the planet. I played this game on my phone using touch controls, and it was a terrible decision. Please don't do it. This game was not meant for touch controls and made some bosses excruciatingly difficult, like Mother Brain and Kraid and Fingers. If you play this game, don't play it using touch controls. I am begging you. I know it may seem like I'm showering this game with praise and very minimal complaints. It is still far from the best games that I have ever played. The reason for this isn't what it does wrong, but the lack of what it does great. Everything in this game is done well and cleanly. I feel like it is an objectively fun experience. However, just because something's good doesn't mean that it's fantastic. I can't really pinpoint what this game doesn't have because it doesn't have it. Maybe it's because there's not enough side content, or maybe it's because the game doesn't really try anything new, but at the end of the day, there's really no point in wondering what could have been. We should just focus on the game we have, which is good, and fun, and cool, and good, and fun. Metroid Zero Mission is the perfect 7 out of 10 game, and there's nothing wrong with that. Too bad it's a pain to get your hands on. In an ideal world, this game would be a Nintendo Switch Online, and despite the recent rumors that are heavily pointing to the fact that Game Boy Advance may be coming to Switch very soon, as of now it's MIA. MIA. There are reproduction carts on eBay for about 20 bucks, but if you want the original, as it was originally printed, you're gonna have to pay a lot of money. And to do this, you'll need a Game Boy Advance or a DS Lite, which may not be the easiest thing to get your hands on right now. It's on the Wii U. Just use an emulator. Trust me, it's the easiest and best way to play it. Audible sigh. It's such a shame that that's all I have to say today. Oh wait, I have a grand idea. Freeze. Stay right there. Hey everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. This took forever, which really translates to 3 months, but that's pretty much forever anyways. I have no idea when the next video will be out because these obviously take much more time than I anticipate that they need. The only thing that I can promise is that there will be a next video, and I hope that it will be good. Bye.